Now, this, cop handcuffed this pregnant woman and she beat her or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And she was on a pocket for it. I don't know. Dang, because, it was like, he just wanted to well them, just beat the heck out of her. And that's what she did, that, room or whatever, whatnot. She just beat her. I'm like, dang. She didn't think about the baby or nothing. That was crazy as ever. I don't know. Anyway, she then stuck up. She beat the heck out of this dude or whatever. And just actually posted threats to him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she would beat the stuff out of him or whatever. It was crazy. And that's all real. Anyway. Now, a cop, actually, a cop or a trooper, whatever, whatnot, doesn't up there, was putting on racist, stuff up there, having racist things, what I'm saying, because he was, going, just saying some racist stuff or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? His wife, actually exposed him or whatever, whatnot. Because, she didn't like what he was, saying or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? And, they, let the dude go. But they end up hiring him back. Because, they didn't want to, actually let him go. Whatsoever. I'm just gonna keep it a bug, gang. They actually just, give him his job back or whatever, whatnot. Because they didn't care about that racist stuff that he was saying in his text or whatever, whatnot. Shoot, they, actually just, just, agreed about what he said, whatever, whatnot. Yeah. He said to me still. And that's all real. That's the greatest stuff. They had a pocket for that stuff. Real though. Anyway, now, they, the law enforcement of a private, facility, one community, so they won't get in trouble for, treating him as wrong. Been in custody or whatever. And the judge, gave them immunity so they can keep on doing what they doing, so they can mistreat people and get away with it. And that stuff is crazy as arrogant, and that's on bro. Anyway, now these two employees work at this Starbucks, right? And they was defending themselves against his barbers or whatever when robbery occurred, and they actually was holding them at gunpoint, and one of the robbers hit one of the employees, broke the gun. The employees found out the guns was fake, and they got up on them and whooped their butts or whatever. But after they whooped their butts, they lost their job. Now that's crazy. That's crazy as ever. Now, when they actually had to defend themselves, they had to defend themselves. For real though. Shoot, but the employer gonna let them go for defending themselves against the robber or whatever. I know the guns was toys and stuff like that, but shoot, they gotta look at it this way, you know what I'm saying? If that was a real gun or whatever, their lives would be actually in danger or whatever, and their life was in danger. Although the guns were fake, they still would do whatever they want to so they could harm them or whatever, You know what I'm saying? They can fight as well. For real though. Shoot, And that's on bro. Anyway, so now this cop, like, was like, there's some crazy stuff or whatever, whatnot. They like, actually like, did a traffic stop with this dude's son or whatever, whatnot, because he was running behind that like cop's car or whatever. And the cop, like, just wanted to mess with his son or whatever, whatnot. Like, some this whole 71-year-old man or whatever, whatnot. Like, was actually like, just like, parked or whatever. And he was just like sitting right there, like, just to see what was going on, because he was worried about his, like, son or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? The cop, like, went towards, like, his, like, the boy's father or whatever, whatnot, and started, like, saying some negative stuff and stuff like that around him. And then he, like, told him to get out the car, grabbing his arm up there, like, acting like he trying to break it or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because he wouldn't even get out the car or nothing. No, like, apparent reason. He didn't have, like, he didn't have to get out that car whatsoever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, they was on the pocket for that. For real though. But just like I said, once that ego hit, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no talking to him or whatsoever. And when you were like, get out the truck, or get out the truck, or you'll go to jail, and all that stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy as ever. For real though. I mean, like, they like, he actually keep on holding the man's arm, even when they got him up there, like, truck or whatever. And they were like, turn around. And not saying turn them around or whatever, put handcuffs on them or whatever, and put them down on the ground whatsoever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? They tased them, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's crazy stuff, gang. I'm telling you, it was crazy as ever. Around though, it picked them up, you know what I'm saying? Forced them back into the squad car, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Around them, anyway, they took them back out. You know what I'm saying? So they can get his ID, put him on the ground, taser him again, taser him in his face, or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy as ever. I'm like, shoot. So, like, and when they took him to the precinct, there's, like, cop that had a chip around his shoulder or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was up there talking major stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cussing the man out and all that stuff. Just being, like, you know what I'm saying, crazy about it. You know what I'm saying? Just like, me. It's full of me. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, gang, it was like, you know what I'm saying? It worked out in dude's favor because he got 1 million. But like, stuff that he went through, whatever. And that's on bro. Real though. Anyway. Now, it's like, this, like, cops, what they're, like, what I'm saying, like, just, like, cops are there trying to, like, put a pass on. This cop was trying to put a pass on or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Female cop, like, almost ran this dude off the road or whatever, whatnot, she cut him off or whatever, whatnot. And dude was like, what the heck is going on or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what I'm saying, actually trying to figure out why she did that or whatever. So he pulled the skirt over and he was recording, and then he was like talking and stuff like that. And she got her like supervisor out there. The supervisor, like, wanted her to, like, actually, like, charge him with something or whatever, whatnot. Like, charge him with obstruction or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't even no obstruction or nothing. Bro, dude was up there trying to, like, figure out why he almost ran him off the road or whatever, whatnot. And he, like, actually demanded her to, like, charge him for something or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? Bro, anyway, this dude, like, had to go to court and all that. And I'm talking about the cop. The cop, like, said he didn't know nothing about the law or whatever, whatnot. But he gonna try to enforce it. How you gonna enforce something that you don't even know about? Like, how did they even just like give this man this job and he don't know nothing about the law or nothing like that. The lawyer, like, actually like tore him up in court with all them questions on whatsoever and whatnot. And that's on bro. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, hit the bell on notifications so you see my next upload and my next post. And to make sure I'm making no one tomorrow. Oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like it. So long, farewell, goodbye. Anyway, that charges against Brody. The charges was dropped immediately. And that's bro.